Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Okay, so I'm here again with a tech focus, opinion. Now, here is the deal. The other time I told you about this stream swap, okay, and how it happens. At the time I had spoken with a gentleman who has been working for telcos for 25 years, and he himself is one of the categories of agents that they call super agents. Now, super agents have got, like I told you, they have got two things that they do which the regular agents don't do. They are able to do what they call liquidity support. Liquidity support means that when other agents, the regular agents, don't have money in their wallets and there's no bank around, they can call upon these super agents to give them money, because the super agents have got that access. They have got that role with the telcos have given to them. And the second one they do is that they can also apply for SIM swap on behalf of customers, which not everybody can do because the telcos trust them to do that. But when they do the application for SIM swap, it doesn't mean they have got the access at the back end of the telcos to do the SIM swap themselves. They will do applications. So when you go to them, they're going to take your number, they're going to take your name, they're going to take a picture of your Ghana card, and then take a picture of you and your Ghana card. So your Ghana card alone, and then take a picture of you and your Ghana card. Then they will ask you a number of questions, like date of birth, when was your last transaction, when was the last call, that kind of thing. What amount did you? Those kind of things, what you call the KYC. Know your customer details. Once they get all that, because that's what the telcos are giving them to our school, then they will send all those details to the telcos. And when they send those details, there is a certain number that the agent has. They call it the axon number. The axon number is the agent's specific identification. So anytime somebody sends a request with this axon number, then they know that it is coming from agent A or agent B. So if you send something without your axon number, it will not be done, because the request will not be done, because they want to know which agent is sending it, just in case. So even if an agent, let me say this first. So when the agent sends the request, it goes to the telco. There is a telco staff in the office of the telco who will receive it. Then he will also has his own credentials, which he will use to go through the request that has come, and then he will look through it and make sure that it meets all the requirements, to make sure that the person requesting for the swap is actually the owner of the Ghana card, and then the owner of the SIM. Remember that they have taken the picture of the Ghana card, and they've taken the picture of the person making the request on the Ghana card. So the telco staff there will see and look at the person's face and look at the face on the Ghana card to make sure that this is the owner. Okay, so before they will approve. So if you check and the person, the picture of the Ghana card doesn't match the face of the person making the request, which the agent has sent to you, you don't grant the request for. Do you understand? So there is no way anybody will sit outside and be able to do a SIM swap without the help of a telco staff. So this thing that we are talking about now, it has come out that since it was reported that SIM swap has happened and somebody's 4,000 Ghana cedis and $8,000 have been stolen. In fact, I'm only just getting to know from EcoBank that it's not just that one person, but several other people have also suffered it. Now they have arrested, they traced the numbers that the SIM swap and stuff, with the numbers that were used to transfer the money from the bank account into wallets. The wallet that they transfer the money to, the mobile wallet that they transfer, they have traced those numbers to Asim Fosu and Kumasi. And as I'm talking to you now, 5 people have been arrested and they are on trial. Now, out of the five, there's a 6th person who they say is the gang leader. He is at large. It means he has run away. So 5 people have been arrested, including one woman, a lady who is a student, a female student, is part of this gang. About 3 unemployed people, one barber, and then this gang leader who's run away. They are on trial. Now this 5 people are on trial. But the question I'm asking is, the question Tech Year 24 is asking is, what about the telco staff who finally approved of the swap without seeing the face of the owner of the Ghana card? Because if they use my Ghana card, for instance, to then make the request, you should see me. There should be a picture of me holding the Ghana card with my face for you to then confirm that this is me, I am the owner of the Ghana card. So what did they see? What did the telco staff see before they granted the request. That is the problem. That is the problem we have now. And in any case, apart from that, the only other way anybody can make a request for it to be approved is for the person to go himself. So, for instance, if I need this thing swap to be done for me, and I don't go to an agent, a super agent to help me, and I have to go to the telco myself. So the question is, did the person who made the request, did he go himself? And when he went, the Ghana card he was carrying, was it the picture on it, was it his? So how do you swap a SIM for someone who is not present, and then you swap it for somebody else, and then the person now goes to cash other people's money? So the telco staff, you see that, but that's my problem. The telco staff must also be arrested, and they must also be named and be shared. Now you have mentioned the names of the 5 people who were arrested in Kumasi and what do you call it, and Asim Fosu, but you are refusing to arrest, to show us that you have arrested the telco staff who were involved, and then you have also refusing to mention their names. You understand? So this thing that we are doing, and I'm telling you that the biggest danger we have now is if the telco staff involved are still there, then it means we are still all at risk. Because there is no way any SIM swap can be done without those people inside helping. So if they are still there and you have arrested people outside, you have done nothing. Really, like seriously, you've done nothing. Because these people you have arrested, even the money that they stole, I don't think that you are even going to find that money on them. Because when they arrested, they say they found SIM cards, 72 SIM cards belonging to MTN and Vodafone. And then they also found some starter packs, which they believe have also already pre-registered. Those are the things you found. Where is the money? They stole one person, they stole 4,000 Ghana cedis and $8,000. But you didn't find the money. And somebody has run away with it. And somebody helping this fraudsters within the telcos, I'm sure they are also in on it and they are also sharing the money. So where is the money? You see, so what are we doing? We are arresting criminals, and we have 2 different regimes of treating the criminals. You expose some and name them and shame them. And then there's another category, you protect them because they work for telcos. You know, they protect because they work for telcos, and the telcos must not be, I mean, we mustn't attach crime to the name of telcos. There are criminals everywhere. There are criminals in government. There are criminals in banks. There are criminals in insurance companies. There are criminals in telecom companies. There are criminals everywhere. So you are telling me that when a criminal is arrested, because we don't want to tarnish the image of the organization, so we shouldn't even mention and say they work here. We have been exposing people all the time, and then we are attaching their name to their organizations. Why is it that when they come to telcos alone, then we want to behave as for them, we shouldn't even mention that the person involved in this crime works with this telco? And that is what the police complained about 2-3 years ago, that anytime they are doing investigation and the thing is zeroing in on the telco staff, then the telcos begin to put stumbling blocks on their way and they pretend like they want to help them, shepherd them away from mentioning their staff, or from seeing that this is a member of staff. Do you understand? And so sometimes they even do like they want to sack the person, and once the person has left the company, then they will help the police to arrest the person, but then they don't want to attach the company's name to the. But that's wrong. That's wrong. Let's admit that there are criminals in our midst. That is, it's a human institution. It is not a heavenly or an angelic institution. It's a human institution. So when somebody there does something wrong, let's say that this person who works with us has stolen and he's a thief. The person is a criminal. You understand? And the kind of thing we are dealing with now, if this is how we are going to be treating this, then we are saying that we are making some people believe that when they do wrong, their image will be protected. Maybe they may arrest them and jail them, they may prosecute them, but their image will be protected. So if somebody is in the telco, he calculates his risks. See that, Charlie, at the end of the day, fine, they may jail me or something, but my image will be protected. They will do it, and they will run away with it, and nobody will know ever say they stole. Maybe they'll be sacked, maybe they'll be jailed, but they will come out and it's like they've not done anything wrong. Let's stop this. Okay, so let's also find out who are the telcos is helping these fraudsters to swap SIMs to then go on and go and steal people's money. That is our position as Tech Focus 24, and we'll keep pushing until people are exposed in this country. Thank you very much.